Hello everyone, welcome back to the show. We're here at the PresenTense Investment in New York City to learn about how nonprofits can work together to create their vision.
He's been offering for free a number of different curricula for incorporating Bible raps into the classroom. There have been 9 classrooms over the course of the last year that have kind of incorporated rap as a means of teaching. And he's kind of, with the help of a curriculum consultant, been monitoring that and looking towards curriculum licensing, perhaps. The third thing that we're considering, but we could really use some help with, we're testing the waters this summer, hopefully, is like ancillary products, so t-shirts and other things and the like. Kids will spend on these things, hopefully. And then, thinking again, along the lines of what Russell was saying, recognizing that what it is that we want to be doing is, edutainment, right? A substantive education and framing it in a way that kids will digest and, not just, sucking on their t-shirts or whatever, is having like some online platform for delivery.
Educational technology into IT.
So what do you feel would help you?
They need one person to do it.
Past that.
I'm hoping that what we're doing here is going to help, because once it gets out there, I think hopefully more people will jump on. But that's the thing. What we really need is one organization that's truly well recognized to give a substantial grant or partner.
What?
Substantial, like $75,000. I'm not here to try to start a company or give myself a salary. I'm just talking about to be able to create a couple of apps, get some content editors, curriculum consultants, things like that, because you really want to reach out. It's not about the people, it's not about creating a salary for yourself. It's about,
It sounds like you have a really good start at a proof of concept with the Birthright project.
Right. And hopefully, and I'll tell you something, this just happened. This just happened.
So why did the Birthright thing work and where the others didn't?
I have no idea.
I think that part of it is also, I as part of the fellowship, was working for the Natan Fund. The people who sit around the table at that meeting have a very different perspective of how it is that you're supposed to fund projects and what projects you're supposed to look for.
Yeah.
Meaning that they are also coming from, a lot of them are younger, they're in their 30s and their 40s. And they're not approaching it with, it's a giving circle essentially rather than a foundation.
And what do these other organizations, like, what are they looking for to fund? Like, if they had X to fund, what would they, what kind of projects? Is it, you mentioned that, like, these high technology, bringing things into the 21st century, they're not super eager about it. How can you get them on board with these kind of things?
The best way to get them on board is have one person, one of these organizations to back it, then they all jump in. They're all afraid they're waiting for that one person to do it.
You feel that really, like they will look at another, like, PT investments, they'll look at them and say.
It's kind of like, it sounds a little childish, but I absolutely think that that's the way it is. Once they hear this guy has it, or they're doing it, or they're doing this great project or this great work, the other ones jump in. I think they're just afraid right now to jump in on it because they all feel like it's new.
Talk about this network of intelligent, supportive individuals with the skill sets and the contacts and all that. I'm leaving in 2 days to go to Israel, ROI again. So have you heard any of that coming back out of those groups, or has PresenTense stayed relatively separate? Because I just know that was like my whole shtick. Like when I was talking, I was like, so you have all these intellectual resources, but after people go and meet each other, they may or may not ever take advantage of each other ever again, and they may read the web or whatever. And it seems like PresenTense is, and the program that you went through is trying to support you and incubate you. Are you seeing this elsewhere within, let's say, your funders, the grant money? Are they trying to put you together with people who can support you with technical skills?
I mean, so I did ROI. I'll be going there as well, and so part of the deal of receiving this seed stage fund is that you're supposed to get a lot of advising. But I applied like last October, and they didn't tell me until March that I got this money, and I haven't heard from them since. And I asked them where I'm supposed to get my money, and it's a wild goose chase, and everybody is just too busy. And everyone shoots me off email, one-liner emails that aren't complete sentences and don't really address my question. So I want someone who is willing to stick through with me for a year or 6 months and talk through these issues. I don't have to constantly be reintroducing myself and going through what I'm doing and just bounce ideas off of, who has a little more experience than me,
Why did you stop that process? Are you guys 501? You're not, right? None of you guys are. So before you get any grant, you have to be a 501.
Or you
I'm
can
interested
fiscal
in that.
sponsorship.
Hold on, one at a time.
Or a fiscal sponsorship with an organization that has a 501c3, and for
Is that how you did it with Covenant? Because they told me
that's
that.
how my Bible Raps as an organization is fiscally sponsored.
Covenant will do
Oh.
that. Covenant will do that.
Do what?
If you
Yes,
have
they-
Harleen told us that I have a 501c3 or fiscal sponsor. They will do that, yeah. If you have a fiscal sponsor, they will go through it.
What does that mean, fiscal sponsor?
Yeah.
A fiscal sponsor, go please. You.
No.
Essentially what it is it's not a direct pass-through because that was outlawed by the IRS, but essentially a fiscal sponsorship is when a organization that has bona fide 501c3 status takes on your organization as essentially their project. You're essentially a subsidiary of that particular organization. That organization gets the grant. That 501c3 gets the grant, and then usually hires the people working on any money that goes through that organization. Usually hires consultants of that 501c3.
So hi, my name is Ben Penhasek. I'm one of the people who participating with the PresenTense investments. I think it's a great idea. I think the discussion that we just had is incredible, getting all the people around talking about different things that are issues for them and how to get around those roadblocks. And that's exactly what I want to be part of, right? For small businesses, small nonprofits, what are their issues? How can we make them better? How can we make those issues go away and improve your chances of being successful? So happy to be part of it. Very excited about the future.
My name is Eitan Hochster. I work at a private equity firm in New York called Invest Financial Advisors. I'm here with PresenTense Investments, hoping to be able to apply the skills I have in the for-profit financial investing world to these new and exciting projects that are struggling to get on to the next stage of their projects after they've come up with ideas and really don't know how to become growing successful projects.
Hi, I'm Manuela Zonenstein. I was a PresenTense Fellow in Jerusalem last summer. I've started a business intelligence newsletter called Aggregate, like Agricultural Gateway, and it provides information to Israeli and American businesses to enter China, especially in the agricultural technology space. So I have a newsletter, I have a blog at aggregate.asia, agrigate.asia, and we're here to help businesses enter the Chinese ag tech landscape.
Hi, my name is David Merrill. I'm here today at a PresenTense meeting. I represent J-Touch. It was a very informative meeting. We got to collaborate with other nonprofits and also met with people representing PresenTense who gave us great, valuable information as to how our organization can move forward. And it was just a great dialogue where we exchanged information and really just collaborated with each other and see how we can help each other move forward in our individual ventures. J-Touch is an organization that enhances Jewish education through technology, in which we've been developing interactive applications which allow students to basically become more engaged in the classroom and really kind of bring Jewish education into the 21st century. Today's meeting was really fantastic, a lot of great ideas, and I definitely recommend it to anybody who is in the Jewish community and has an organization and is trying to get their organization to the next level. I really think it's a great thing to reach out to PresenTense. Really great thing. So definitely check them out online, and if you're interested in J-Touch, you can check us out online as well at jtouch.org.
As you can see, it was a wonderful conference. You can learn more at PresenTense.org. This is Aaron Herman, and thank you for watching.